EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready, set up. Volunteer, volunteer, volunteer.
They'll run with the rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
His defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, set. Punch, fire. Dilly.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 14 yards. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Bears first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
5. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Here's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burden. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
That's good.
A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Chicago.
25-yard line.
What is on? Cover. Here we go. Vegas.
Williams. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Manunga. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
What is that? Blue, 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 blue.
Here's a run. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season.
Makes the score fair to 7. Packers nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready up.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. The man in motion is Watson.
Flag two. Card red.
Love to throw to get started. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That's going to be incomplete. Crawford, very stout. That's going to bring up second down. Jaden Reed was the intended target. It's second down.
Ready? Field black. Set. 60 red. Field blue. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's third down.
Blaster, six. Right, white. Red, cycle. Red, yellow. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. On fourth down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. And how about that? Nice return there, kicking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
What is up?
To throw is Williams. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Micah Parsons.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and Now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your politics is not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the way the
Yes.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That pass is caught by Burden. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards.
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city.
Level. Here you go. 22. Here we go. We got Biggie. Go.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
What is it?
A play fake. Now Williams. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will score! Touchdown Bears. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 14-6 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Right. 97.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's to crack the tight end downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
41-yard line.
Green. Let's go. Let's go.
On play action, Love. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Blue 32. Red cycle. Black Ultra. Smash red.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Field black. Let's go now.
Here's Lowe to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
What is up? Alert, 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 alert!
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Carrington Valentine there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
From the 23, here's second down and 7.
What is up?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Bears. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-6 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready, sir? That's right, that's right. LeBron, slam left, slam left.
Now a give up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Blue.
Now give on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Vegas!
Throwing is Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Micah Parsons in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
What is on? Vegas, Vegas! Yes.
Third and long. Here's Williams. He's got Loveland, free left side. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down.
Call 32, 32, 32.
Kill, turn up.
Hold. Slam left.
They'll try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears extended to a 21-6 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the double. Set, hut. Right. Smash, red. Blue striker. Field, black. Hut.
On first down, it's Love. This one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Santos for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bears add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Black shot. Let's go.
In motion, Reed.
Red, 38.
Love to throw on first and 10. A pass taken in by Watson.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
11 yards for number 11 and a first down. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41.
Yellow, 22. Yellow.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. We go play action with Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches. But they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Packers. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 52 boom. Shot 17. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Red. Red. Cycle. Hut.
Love to throw it on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43.
And motion, it's Golden. Here's Love. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Look, set.
Love. And he'll take it on in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown.
His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Got it.
Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
He'll start at the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Start on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Go.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Ready, set. There he gets. Punch first.
From the shotgun, it's Williams hit, and he loses the football. And it looked like one of the Bears was able to get in there. He did, so the ball stays with Chicago. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds.
Down. 50, green. Wrong, stand. Blue striker. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First time they've whooped his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Drill green. Set hut. Edo blue. 33. Yellow. Set.
Back to the air, it's Love. He's going to try it here again. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Ready, set.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
One, two, middle. Yellow. Red. Yellow.
In motion, Reed.
Hut.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. He's got it! And he's in! Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. His second touchdown of this first half. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports.
Got it. Here we go. Hut.
Love quickly out to Watson. Down the right sideline. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big one there to start the second half. 62 yards.
First and goal, Green Bay.
Fight, 97. Set, hunt.
This one caught at the 4. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Brings up second and goal.
Let's go.
At the 4-yard line.
Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal.
Ready. 10 black.
In motion, Reed.
Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 33, here's second down and 9.
Vegas.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, it's Williams. He'll go right back to Loveland. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Post and Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. Into space. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's going to keep it himself, and he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On the give, it is Monunga. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Micah Parsons on the tackle.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here's 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds.
45. What? 10.
On play action, Love. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Drill, 50, yellow, blue strikers. Shot, 17. Striker, 3-3.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front.
Here we go.
In motion, it's Golden.
Black, 95. Drill, green. Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. That's the grab, the tight end downfield. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Here's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Come on, set. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And the Bears will take over possession here at the 44.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On the ground, here is Mananga. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. The all-pro Micah Parsons there for the stop.
Third down and 2.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line.
On the double. Grip. Blaster. Ken Black. Black Ultra.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he let him a bit too much. And passes incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up.
Yards to go.
Set hut. 10-45. Right. Blue striker. Ready?
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
16 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Number 38.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's out of bounds with a first down, but looks like this one might be coming back. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22.
To throw is Love. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Yellow. Grill green. Needle blue. Red, yellow. 6, mega. Ready.
Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That is hard. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 50 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
White, yellow, 43. Black ultra. Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Packers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Throwing again, Williams. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
or never. They'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Claw 10. Drill 52. Here we claw red. Black 95. Hut, hut.
We'll go play action with Love. Oh, a teardrop throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And I think he was able to get it back. Yes, he was. That was so nearly the turnover the defense needed. They couldn't get it in time. Love to throw on 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Shamar Turner. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
Second down.
On the double. Let's go now. Set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Going for it all. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
Yellow. Here we go. Here we go. Drill blue 32. Hey, check them out. Set, go.
From the gun, it's Love. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll go play action here with Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burton. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
26 yards.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy 1st down. Really well done.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Punch first. Yes. Pebble. Vegas.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And the Packers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the set. Down. Ready.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pickup of 8 out to the 33-yard line. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Striker, 3-3. Black, 95. Hut.
They'll stick with him again. And And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set, ready.
Now, faking the give, pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
10, ready, 38, set, cut.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Yellow, cut, cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
Come on, set.
It's 3rd down.
33.
In motion, Reed.
Cut.
A quick slant, looked in by Watson. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. That one is good. And the Packers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now an opening past the 30. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Fix the score. Packers 52.
Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Ready. 50, green. Set.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
6, mega. Down. Blue, 32. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. 3rd down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here we go. Right. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Signal for and taken. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Yeah. What is up? Hey, watch out.
A play fake. Now Williams on the run to the right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up now for second down.
What is up? Yeah. Vegas.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Going to need a big play now. Third down and long. Throwing is Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10.
First down.
To throw is Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's another Bears first down.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Vegas. What is it on? Here we go. Yes. Vegas.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Vegas.
On third down, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. From the 35, it's first and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Chicago.